let's get to some of the fun little testing here. We're just gonna divide it in 3 sections for our support. I'm debating only doing supports, but I mean we might expand the list as well. It just depends. I kind of want to be incremental with it first, just to see what happens. But what do you guys think? Do you want to see the Covenant stuff or the UNSC stuff first? I don't know how long the UNSC is theoretically going to last. Like, I genuinely think the UNSC is going to be dead by the next mission. So, I don't know how worth it it's going to be to, like, have UNSC stuff. I think we're only going to have, for the Flood thing, it's only going to be the Dispersal Pod, because the Spore Pod is an insta-kill in a large AoE, and I really don't want to do that, because that's going to just make, like, piss people off. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to give the viewers the ability to insta-kill everybody, because it makes this, I'll just show you, it makes a giant thing of gas around it for, like, a minute, but anything in there automatically turns into Flood. Which is annoying. So, see, after the facts.
Ready.
And then see how it'll convert them over time.
On the way.
So, I don't really want to do that one. Instead, we'll just do the Dispersal Pod. And then we can just mix it. This will also be the only way for Carrier and Infection Forms to show up, because Infection Forms will insta-kill. And then Carrier spawn Infection Forms. But yeah. So the reason for that lag spike was because it was spawning the Covenant, the Elite bodies. So yeah, it doesn't spawn that much. I'll probably make it only like $5, but here, let me write that down. I'll make it 10 actually, because I'm worried about spamming it. But yeah, technically that one can be deployed at any time because it's the Flood and it's not tied to anything specific. Anyway, let's see. I see more words for UNSC, so we'll go to UNSC first. I'm not going to do any of those because they have something cooler to do with it. We'll get there. Same with this thingy, but UNSC, okay. We have an Archer Missile Strike. It's simple, you just put it in. I think it just spawns it from the top and then, yeah. Anything I spawn in that's support, by the way, is going to have a custom objective placed on it, and then the timers will vary. But yeah, let's do an Archer Missile System. I'm going to set it for a minute. Archer Missile Strike, 1 minute timer. 10 minutes, 10, yeah. Because it gives you enough time to get away from that position, but I will literally put these on the players. Barrage, I'm not sure about. Let's see what it does. I'm just worried about it. We do a 100, yeah, 10 and a 100 meter radius. I'm gonna set that to 2 minutes. 2 minute timer. This one I'm doing 25, and then 10 missiles over a 100 meter diameter circle. Yeah, I don't really want to do that, okay? I want it to be a little more precise. I think 100 meters is fine, and then 10 of these is, yeah. Because, you know, allegedly the carrier's in orbit. But fun fact, when you get enough radio towers, you collect enough enemy intel or control at least like half the map, you will get pop-ups telling you how long it takes for these things to show up. So, you know, you get a bit of a warning. But yeah, that just murders the area, which is why I'm making it a 2-minute timer. Now, this is probably the one you want. And there's a version that doesn't do the ship. I like the ship, though, because the ship is fun. It sets to blue 4, but, you know, also the ship jumps out. So it jumps in. And it charges pretty quickly. Yeah. So this has a kill radius of about 500 meters. And then the ship's like, peace out, bitches. And then it, leaves. So yeah, Max Strike. I'm gonna make that 50 bucks because I am scared of it being spammed. Uh, 5-minute timer. I'm gonna make it 4 minutes. Fuck it. Run, bitch! Kills within 500 meters if exposed. Yeah. Yeah. And it leaves this giant-ass crater smoking. So, you know, eventually I'll have to, like, hopefully add it and remove it, but, you know, as... the particles hopefully will disappear in time, because otherwise, you know, that's going to kill the server. But, you know, that's what auto saves are for. Yeah, okay, so it stops if I delete it. Cool. All right, let's look at our next thing. Orbital strike. I mean, that one just does that. Orbital autocannon. I have never tested this one. What do you do? Oh. Yeah, 25 bucks I think is fair for that. It's just the precision FU. I'm gonna make it a 2-minute timer. What were the settings? I'm gonna keep it on the default settings, because any bigger and that's gonna... Yeah. 10 amount 100 review. Yeah, no, we're gonna 10 meters, 100 rounds. Because that's gonna shred buildings. It's definitely gonna shred vehicles and buildings, you know? Let's see, and then we've got orbital vehicle deployment. Does it deploy... Can I set them to OP4? That's the issue. Because... Are we blue 4 when we do anti-Stasi? Or are we green 4? No, we're green 4. Never mind, this is all good. But does it... Oh, it adds crew. Oh. Oh my. That's dope as shit. Oh boy, there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh. Oh no. Okay, orbital vehicle deployment. This is gonna need its own little tab because it has a lot of subclasses. First off, the Grizzly. The Grizzly is $150 because that thing is... I'm not sure that thing is killable right now. I really don't want to spawn them. That's why. What do we have here? We can deploy a fucking elephant. Okay, this I gotta see. Is it, like, still that same size, or is it just gonna, like, come out of the box like it's a fucking clown? Clown car, this bitch. Let's see.
Let's get one more, shall we?
It's... Pocket elephant. That's funny. That's actually pretty fucking funny. I kind of like this though, because this makes the US UNSC Infinity just go crazy. You know, like you actually get that and everything. Oh god, not the flying elephant. Oh god, don't remind me about the accursed flying elephant. That was years ago. All right. We got a bison, we have an oryx. So hold on. Bison IFV, oryx IFV. The bison is going to be 10. The oryx is going to be 15 because that thing is more tanky. But they die. But, you know, if someone really wants to spam 20 of them, that's what I'm worried about. Scorpion self-propelled howitzer. I don't think it's going to be useful because artillery does target, but at the same time it doesn't. Yeah. Same with boats. Boats could be useful, but it's not going to be in the range that we want. Let's do Warthog MG. That one I'm going to make super cheap. It's going to be like 4. Because I don't want to spam 50 million Warthog MGs. Warthog Rocket, Warthog Goss. The Warthog Rocket I'll set as 8. I'm going to set as 10 for the Goss. If I spell Goss right. Because those things are pocket tanks, but, you know, it's... I just don't want to spam them. Warthog AA. Rest in peace, Mac Marine. Because he's probably going to play dedicated pilot. I'll set it to 15. If they really want to kill Mac Marine, they're going to have to work for it. What else do we got? Scorpion NBT, and then the Sun Devil is the AA one. So Scorpion. That I'm gonna set to 25. Scorpion, Sun Devil. If I can spell Scorpion right. Actually, I think it's just called the Sun Devil. That one's the AA tank. I'm going to make that one 30. Just a slight bump up for that one. And then, yeah, the Grizzly is the one where I'm like, please don't. Please don't. Let me look at the lockdown real quick. Just because I want to see what it looks like. And then let me reorder the list here just so we can have the IFVs down in the right area. I'm tabbed out, don't freak out. I think it's literally just a cosmetic thing. Yeah, I mean... I'll set it. I'll do it as a cosmetic thing, but I'll make it 30 bucks as well. Scorpion lockdown. And then I'm pretty sure that's it, unless I really want to put elephants down for funsies. Because I don't think we can naturally get elephants. Yeah. Let's put down for 45. If someone really wants to just, like, shove an elephant on an airfield, I'm not gonna stop them. The Sun Devil is the AA variant that Dream is currently obsessed with. Let's see. Pelican Squad insert. How many Marines come out? They can get shot down, though. Let's see what gets out. And what, I can set the insert direction so we could have it, like, potentially come from the ship? Yeah, that's pretty dope. And then I can measure it out, too, so it looks like it's coming from that marker. Or we could just have them come off map at the closest edge. That could work. Yeah, I know. I gotta think about how we're gonna do Spartan bullshit. I don't even know if that'll work balancing-wise, but we'll see. I'm curious how many guys are in here. Oh, nope, they're not even spawned, so... It's a scripted spawn. Lovely. Penguin hit me with it, but again, it's in an anti-Stasi file, so I don't know if you have, like, a way to change their skeleton mid-op, but at the same time, we're playing as insurgents. I'm not kidnapping their children. I think they're all men. They can't even make children anyway. Fuck, wait. Can you even say that on Twitch without being canceled? Because Twitch is really woke? Shit. Alright. Well, it's been a wonderful run, guys. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get shot the fuck down. Bro, you're supposed to deploy the gear beforehand. Was that a 9-man squad? Oh boy, he doesn't know how to leave. I'm just gonna make that $5 and call it, yeah, free Pelican. $8. Free real estate. Oh, okay, he eventually took off. All right, good. We're good. Yeah. I'm sure that'll be fine. Pelican vehicle drop. I mean, I would rather have the orbital drop. I think that's cooler. Plus, that's less likely for it to be intercepted, and I only want to do one. No. No fucking way. No. No. Bro, that's him. Look who's in there. It's fucking... Oh, wait, does it include crew? Oh, you have to... No, it doesn't include crew. There's no option for that. Unless it, like, script spawns in. But there we go. There's John Spartan. No, it's John Halo. Hell yeah. There he is.
Awaiting orders.
Look, he's in there, man. It's John Halo. He's in there. Just driving it in. Resupply pods. I mean... No. But Liru, can we give it to the players? No. Yeah. Was the wrong Pelican menu? Oh, no, there is an ad crew. You're right. Okay, even that. I'm just... There he is, John Spartan. It's fine. What's a shredder cannon? What do you do? Oh god, look out, John Spartan! John Halo, look out! No! It's okay. He doesn't take fall damage, right? Oh fuck, he doesn't take fall damage! Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Shredder cannon radius 25, amount 300. So that's more expensive than an autocannon. That's still going to be a 2-minute timer. 35. 10 meter... Well, no, it's 25 meter radius and 300 rounds, right? Let me check the vanillas. 25 and 300, yeah. I think it's technically a smaller caliber, but it's definitely more geared towards AP because it immediately killed the crew in that Pelican, so that's like an AP one. So, you know, if you don't like vehicles, there you go. Let's see. Squad insertion pod. That's going to be more expensive, but let's see. Squad insertion pod. It's 10. And then deploys 9 units, does not get shot down. Cool. Yeah, you have a few minutes, you'll get a pop-up that warns you where it is, and, you know, if you don't, then you're screwed. Structural reinforce... Oh no, bro. What does that do? Oh no, bro. Oh, shit. Well, you see the ground is cracked around it, so it burrows itself into the ground, right? So it does this for all turrets. So we could do it for scythes, anti-air, point... The fuck you gun. We can do it for the fuck you gun. Oh no. You can technically buy point defense turrets on the black market. Bro. Yeah, it rides down the crate and it spawns it in. Okay, realistically, if I'm going to add this, I need to know, like, how much damage it can take before I even give it a price. Because this will literally annihilate everything.
Waiting.
So, theoretically... Oh. Never mind, it's good. It's good. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, all right. One and done. It's a one-pump jump. I like it. Let's see. Never mind. I thought that was a lot more overpowered. Let me try, like, a scythe turret, then. If these are actual glass cannons, then... yeah, we're good. We're good, then. Yeah, these Amazon drones are getting a little too crazy. Yeah, until there's 6 of them. That's where it starts becoming problematic. I agree. Yeah, so it nearly insta-kills. Okay, so that's actually a lot more balanced than we would think. Let's go ahead. Structural reinforcement. What can we add? I don't really want to do the Archer missile pods because it's gonna murder all the vehicles around. And I don't really want to do these because, you know, there's not really a reason. But there's going to be, like, 2 tiers of this stuff. So, like, the AT turret, for example, like, there's going to be turrets and then other stuff. So, let's see. Bring a static into the fight from orbits. And then we're gonna have 2 tiers. So, like, basic turrets, like, you know, that one. Sorry that I didn't cover it, but that's because I'm trying to do all that. So, I'm just gonna put them in tiers. So, AT rocket turret. Like, these, the gunner can get sniped off of. I don't want to do the tripods because they can only go so far. LAAG... oh, no, okay, fuck. I'll just do... so, MG turret, that's going to be 4. The AT rocket turret is going to be 6. The Goss is going to be 8. Which makes these slightly cheaper than the Warthogs, except the MG is the same for that and that, but that's fine. And then we have the Scythe. Oh, no, we have an AA turret as well. Make that 15. And then we have the Scythe. Scythe, Lance, and Point Defense Gun. Scythe is essentially a C-Wiz. That one I'm going to put down for 15. And then what was the other one? The Lance. I'm also gonna do no, I'll do 15 too. Yeah. And that is it for the UNSC. Let's go Covenant. Oh boy. Hey, be nice to Dream. I have to be nice to Dream till the end of the month. Alright, right off the bat, I know which one you guys want. This is one of my other favorites. Notice the range of these. And the lethal versus radius range. This is literally going to be a 5-minute timer. Because you have to move a kilometer in 5 minutes. This is, what the fuck just popped up? And then you run. You run quickly. I still don't know how I'm gonna balance, like, it cannot be used offensively, it can only be used defensively. Or on recently captured positions. I'm not, like, if we have a Covenant attack on an airbase, even though that would make the most cinematic sense, this would guarantee we lose the position. And then it would literally just be they pay to, like, you know, have us lose, and that, yeah, no, my
Send
players
in Goat
wouldn't appreciate
Team
that.
6 now.
Let's go for more pain.
I'm charging $100 for this, because this is just an instant fail. Like, instant failed attack. Because it's... Kane, thanks for the 34-month resub, buddy. Hope you keep enjoying the episode. Get a nice kick out of this. But watch this. It's... Ship shows up. And then... everything within a kilometer insta-dies. So, 500 meters left, 500 meters right. And then the bitch just jumps away. And that's not the scariest thing. There's, I think, scarier shit in this, but we'll see. I'll show you guys in a second. Yeah, there it goes. Covenant Troop Insert. Let's go with that, because this is where... yeah. There's a lot of options. Oh boy. Are we getting scarabs? We'll get there. Anyway, let me write up the Covenant troop stuff. I'm making the glassing 150 now that I think about it, because there's going to be other evil shit. I'll take a note that it can be shot down, and we're going to go through all of these options here. I'm going to do it on a different airfield so I don't get murdered. Let's go ahead and just see how everything is. Let's start with the grunts. Alright, grunt. Jackal. I did elites, that's fine. Web Knight Halo. Sword elites. Mixed Snow Hunter, with elites, Hunter team, and then mixed with hunters. This is just to compare everything. But yeah, you want to make your own assault wave of crazy bullshit? Now you can! Oh boy. Yeah, but there's a lot of scary shit in here, alright? Let's, yeah. What about Covenant Tiny Church? Please. God, no. Ah. Oh, yes, the Covenant are gonna team up with the UNSC to send both Hunters and Spartans to kill all the innies. Yes. Of course, why not? Y'all. You know, the sad thing is that 9 frickin' dropships coming is actually normal. Like, usually they spawn in groups of 4 to 6, and then they'll send, like, 3 or 4 attack waves. Where spawn? There we go. I think that was spawning jackal bodies. Oh! One of them just outright didn't spawn anything. Which one was that? That was our... Did the Hunter one not spawn anything? Oh, so it doesn't spawn the Hunters. That's unfortunate. There's other methods I have for that, though. Don't worry. That just means we won't use that. God damn, that's a lot of insta-kill elites. Yeah, we'll use it for that. Okay, so they're killing themselves. That's fine. Let's see. Elites, it does how many? 9 elites. I mean, that's... I'm gonna adjust my prices here. Let's go back to the UNSC for a second, and where they have spawning infantry, I'm going to set it to $5 for the Pelican and then $8 for the orbital drop. Because for the Covenants, 9 elites. This one I'm going to charge $8 for. 9 elites. What do we got next? 9 jackals, 3, 6, 10 jackals. Of various weaponry, and then they also have some shields, which is nice. Oh my god, I tabbed out just as I saw that. 10 jackals, I'll do $7. 2, 4, 6, 9 grunts. Most have fuel rods. I'll do 6. Yeah. That's probably gonna be a mistake, but yeah, yeah. Yeah. And then we have Web Knight mixed, which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. WPK special. 6 grunts, 3 K elites. I'm gonna price that at 7. Alright, so the Web Knight special, what else was there on the list? The next is the Sword Elites. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That can insta-kill. That one I'm setting at 10. That's probably going to be a mistake. There's a drop pod version I will have too. That one I'm bumping up to like 30 because you'll literally be able to spawn them on them. But yeah, that's gonna be funny. They will fucking run you down, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is this? This is the mixed no hunter. And then those bottom ones just don't work because it didn't actually spawn any hunters. Because I guess they changed the variable names and it hasn't updated them or something. I don't know. And then just mixed. 9 mixed units. I'm also going to set to 7. Runs, jackals, elites. Lucky 7s. And then the remaining doesn't matter. Alright. Now we get to our pods. And I'm pretty sure this one actually does spawn the hunters, but let's have a check real quick. Yeah. That's gonna be so fucked up. What does the light intrusion pod do compared to that? Oh yeah, it spawns a single elite unit. Yeah. I don't think they both fit in there. Which is why I think they have one where it's only like a one version for those like chuckle fucks. Because you also have those, but yeah, heavy insertion. Yeah. Because is the hunter different? QRF deployment. Oh, right. This. Yeah, that's one of our fun ones. Yeah. I think you see where this is going, though, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's map out all of our heavy insertion pods. Let's do elites. Let's do jackals, grunts, Web Knight, Halo, sword elites, and mixed no hunters. Alright, let's group up what we got, because it does spawn less. So that's what, 5? Okay. Heavy drop pod spawns. Cannot be shot down. 5 elites. I'm not gonna price these yet. I'm just gonna literally get these in. 4 jackals. 6 grunts. The hell were you? I'm not gonna do Web Knight Halo special because it looks like that varies. Let me do like 3 Web Knight specials here. It's not just random. I'm instead gonna let people pick and choose, because it also looks like it does a random amount. So I'll have to add the little adjustment there. What do we have? We've got around 5 melee. This I am absolutely... Because these guys have more health than these guys. The melee elites is going to be at least like a heavy thing, because you're literally spawning insta-killing units on top of players. Oh, they're going to hate that. Let's see. And then we have the hunters, which I think we're just going to do a hunter insertion pod. As its own price point. I'm not going to mix it in with random. You gotta... I'm surcharging you. Do I want to do light insertion pods? Because, again, these guys also have higher health values. So we have Honor, Guard, Ultra... I don't need to do melee, because melee will just go in. Field Marshal, I think... We only see on the melee guys. Zealot might also be good. Yeah, I mean, he's got a frickin' concussion rifle. I remember the Field Ultra, the Field Marshal and the Ultra Armor are super similar. One just has, like, little things above them. So we'll just do the, we'll do the Ultra. Rifle. Here, before, let me actually check. So I'm like 90% sure they have higher health pools. Sangeli health, Nagoi health, that, yeah. That's player health. These would be the AI settings. But that's for Web Knight's expansion. We need to look at first contact settings. No. Okay, where are these settings for the health pools on... I think it's these, but like body... Where are the health settings again? Ah, yeah, here it is. So it basically they have higher shields. So Elite Honor Guard have the highest health. Interesting. Okay. 3 times shield health, and then ultras have what? I can also custom set these, but let's just see how well they do right now. Ultras have, what is that, 2.0? Yeah. And this is all in regards to, like, the standard energy shields that, let's see, I think 1.5 is the majors, which are the red guys, and the blue guys, the minors. That's the 1.0. Grunts can also have shields, Jesus. But here, am I able to spawn zealots? Field marshals also have 2.5, okay. But if I spawn a zealot, for example... Did I spawn a zealot? No, ultras are the big white guys. Right, duh. Yeah, so that's the zealot compared to the field marshal. But I think it's grouping both of their health at the same time. But the Ultra gets the carbine. Okay, so Ultra gets... Yeah, so... Zealot's Concussion Rifle... And 2.5. And then Ultra is Covenant Carbine. Yeah, and that's what I'll do, because, yeah, anything else is redundant. Let's go ahead and add all this shit back. And now we're gonna see what our next option is. Needle Store. Oh, boy. $50 and $75. 50 meters, spread, 75 objects. I'm pretty sure this is like light HE effects. You can't see them coming down though, that's the worst fucking part. Yeah. And then Plasma Torpedo and Plasma Torpedo Strike I think are just Archer missile pod equivalents. I think I accidentally just double spawned it, yeah. Question is, do you see it coming down? No, you do not. They're very, very small. That's... But it's flattening the bushes all the way out here. Balls. Okay, I'm gonna give a 3-minute timer for the 75-meter one. Plasma, what's that one? Plasma what? Plasma bomb. No, that was the plasma torpedo. Oh, I missed a few options. Archer missile. Plasma torpedo storm, or was that something else? Strike. Just writing those as redundant to the Archer missile system, so I priced them the same. Let's see. Plasma Lance Strike. Haven't tested that one before. What do you do? So that's just... That's their equivalent of the Mac gun. Without the ship. Plasma bomb? Oh, it's just... it's just a fuck you. It's just a fuck you. $50 meters, 2 minutes. Timer, insta, fuck you. Alright, damn. Nothing falls in, you just die. If you're there in 2 minutes, you die. Okay, plasma mortar's fun. You're literally just, it's literally like me was scripted. One round, 50 meters, spread. 1 minute timer. That one I'll have quick because it's RNGesus at that point. But I'm pretty sure a round comes in, I hope. If not, well, it's a mortar hit. You get a minute. Oh, you do see it come in. Yeah. That'll fuck you up. Alright, QRF deployment. Oh. It's the light pods, but I think this is like the ship equivalent, which I may or may not do because it's redundant. Because there's other things that'll spawn ships. But it does drop banshees, but I think there's something else I want to do for this. Which is troop deployment. But here, we'll play it. Because it's cool. It does spawn the ship in and everything. And then the things spawn from above. But it only does the light pods. I don't think it does the heavy pods. And it spawns a pair of banshees with it as well. And then it'll jump out. Which again is cool. But I don't want to price all those out. I'm a little lazy. Resupply pod, same reason we're not going to use the other ones, because you have to, like, custom script it, I think. And I don't have access to that, but eventually you'll then jump out. Yep. Scarab drop. I have no idea if this is going to be fair or not, but, you know, I'm going to open chat back up. We'll have a chat about this. I love how there's a bunch of dead dropships back there. Alright, Scarab. There's different types. It jumps a ship in to do it. Oh no, bro. Oh god, it's the fucking cruiser too. It's gonna probably have to be more expensive than the Grizzly. Because we're literally dropping a murder custom composition on. Oh god, it's a Taru pod! It's a re-scripted Taru pod! Ah! Oh no, bro. When did we get fully scripted score? I was expecting the composition. Not. They're completely fucked. Completely fucked. They're completely fucked. Have fun getting to that. I'm not gonna be anywhere near the front line. I'm sure you guys got it. Yeah, it's a scripted movement. I figured that. Gunner, what do you got? So it fires the equivalent of a Mac cannon. Okay. Commander gets the... Okay. You literally have... And you can cripple the joints. Oh, okay. So that's the AA, and then we have that. And then we have that. And then we've got that. And then we have that. That's a re-scripted Taru pod to be massive, by the way. So all of them have 3 shade turrets. It's just the top pod changes on some of them. And the color changes too. Okay. Oh, it just has double scarab beam. It just it's just a double fuck you. Trying to figure out what the difference between this and the AA one is. Like, what's the gunnery difference? Because it looks like it's the same heavy plasma AA piece, so it might just be a redundant one, but... Because that's the AA, and that's the non... So I think it's just like a debug thing on accident. Because they're both heavy AA. Okay, so there's pretty much 3 versions. This is the A... Like, that's an anti-tank gun. But it's also an AA. And it fires in 3-round bursts. Okay. Because I envision, like, this is a standard Scarab. So this is the twin plasma that I know, but it looks like it's also tied to the commander. I see. So that's a fuel rod gun, but then some of them just have double scarab because fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, that's terrifying. All right, Grizzly's going down to $100 because we found something spookier. The Grizzly is at least killable. These I'm not sure about. Yeah, that. Let's, yeah. So I'm curious if we... Okay, so you can cripple it. And then it auto lowers because it can't move. I wonder if this will heal. I don't think so, knowing Arma logic. But yeah, that lowers it, and then you board the back. And then you can get in the back and destroy everything. That also disables the shield. Okay. Squish, 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 squish. Okay. So B, C, D, and E. Type 47B. C, D, and E. So this will be C, D, and E. Each have 3 shade anti-infantry turrets attached. Each variant also has the following. It might not even come back online, to be honest. That might be like a permanent thing, but God, it's gyrating. Ah, wait. Does it work again? Oh! 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 So you only get 4 chances, and then fuck you. Okay, awesome. Main scarab gun and 3 Type 47B has fuel rod AA light twin plasma cannon. The B has a second scarab gun. Because this was the B. The C has a heavy 3-shot AA gun. The 3-shot AA gun. And then the E had the twin heavy AA repeating plasma cannon. Yeah, that's all just terrifying. I'll price those later. Those scare me. These are gonna be in my nightmares tonight. I am terrified. Those are all gonna be triple digits. How much firepower to whack the leg? I'm not even gonna test it. Can I buy you a friendly one? I couldn't even if I wanted to, because it's Op 4 only. Anyway, what other fun little Covenant things are there? Oh, right, yeah, the carpet bomb. So, the carpet bomb is, interesting. He moves. I mean, he's supposed to keep moving, I think, but let's test it again. You call it the Independence Day special, yeah. I think that's actually 500 meters. Because it's here. Yeah, that is 500. It just stays there. So I think it'll just stay regardless. So let me try maxing the distance. And we're gonna have it head southwest. So southwest for 3 kilometers. Oh, hold on, no, we have to do the opposite. So that would be northeast. So they got the things wrong. So STV carpet bomb. Here's the asshole thing I'm going to do. 3,000 meters, no timer. So it's instantaneous. It'll just slowly come up to you and start dropping bombs. If you don't get out of its way, you're gonna die. Have fun. That's an order. It just slowly comes up, bombing everything in its way. Yeah, why not? All right, what else do we got? Let's see. We got vehicle drops as well. Oh boy. Oh god, they have locusts. Isn't Locust like the AA vehicle? Also, that's a green 4 carrying. We don't want the green 4 carrying. We want... Yeah. Yeah, I think that one's meant to be max distance because if they get stuck like this, they just stop moving. So. Oh, this is gonna be one hell of a list. It is, and it's very OP. Haha. Shit. Oh, did we not test Plasma Storm? My bad, give me a moment. Oh, did I not include... hold on, I'm an idiot. I don't think I included... Yeah, included crew in that, so let's try that. Meanwhile, Plasma Storm, right? Pretty sure it's just gonna be, like... And then what does the Needle Storm do compared to Plasma? That's 50 and 75 versus 50 and 75. So I think the Needle Storm is the same as the Auto Cannon. So hold on. Yeah, because it's the HE effect. So I think that's equivalent to the Orbital Cannon. And then the other one's the Shredder Cannon. It's just, I know the other one is, because the Shredder was what? 25 meters and 300 rounds. What are these? These are both 50 meters and 75 rounds on default. Yeah. So hold on. But they both do similar things. I think one is HE and the other one's AP. But they do look both like they're AP. I mean, anything under it's going to die. Let's be honest. I really don't want to adjust areas because then I have to make different price points, but, you know, that compared to Needle Storm. I think Needle Storm is actually the AP. Yeah, I think I have them backwards. I think Needle is AP. Hold on. Based off of the blast sounds. So, I think that is the... Yeah, just... Don't get murdered. Did the Locust not spawn crew, or did it kill itself on insert? That's gonna be really funny if we can't do the Locust because it kills itself on the detach. Because I don't see a vehicle ability from drop pods. Yeah. Yeah, this is... You can set that to 7. Ha. Ha. Jesus fuck. I don't really want to price that out, to be perfectly honest. It looks fucking scary as shit. But here, I'll show you what it does. And I'm just gonna max it because I hate everybody. Do 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 See, it does the small cruiser, too. Dive, dive, dive. Because you see the little hangers with it. Okay, no, it's good. So what do you do? It's just a laser beam. It's just a fuck you laser. I see you. Zap. I see you. I'm reloading. Hold on. That's still dropping. I might just put that in as a pocket army. Zap. Here, hold on. I want to see if this will, like, just... I want to see what it does. Hold on. Because in order to price something, we have to know what it's capable of. So if I were to put a bunch of civilians...
Waiting. Standing by.
Okay. What type of wounds? Oh! 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 Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, I have an idea. What if we get John Halo? John Halo will definitely be able to kill it. Why did I hear a bark? All right, John Halo, you're taking a nap, right? How? Bro didn't even take damage. He's just dead. He's just dead. There's no damage. Spartans never die. He's just EP. He's just EP, guys. Yeah, okay. Does it destroy vehicles?
Awaiting orders.
Oh, it finished dropping? Oh, it literally just deployed a fucking army. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Copy.
Uh-oh. I just set it to reload, though. Maybe... Okay. We use boats. How does it move? Yeah, I think it just walks. Actually, I just realized it doesn't have a driver. This is just a very expensive turret. Okay, so, I think it was just having trouble with pathing. Am I just gonna call this, like, the fucking Hand of Nod or something? You know, it's that Insta-Tesla Tower bullshit. It's like, haha, you don't exist anymore. Here, let's, just as, is Dream still here? Dream, buddy, what happens if you fight, with your Sun Devil? What if we put you up against...
Ready.
You know, for the sake of argument, a Locust turret. You know, how long would you last? I guess quite a lot, because you'd live. Cool. Here, I'll let you shoot at it. Yeah, so, what if we just,
Ready for orders.
you know, put... Maybe that's their weakness, air assets, right? Because it can't full 360, right? Oh god, it can full 360. Well, hypothetically. Oh god, he literally just one-tapped them out of the fucking sky and he got both of them at the same time. Oh, okay. Okay, what if we have Mac Marine flying around? He's got, like, you know, 4 other Mac Marines with him. And they're about to do a targeted strike on the Locusts. Yeah! Excellent! So, that's gonna be expensive. There's not really any other way I have to say that. That's gonna be expensive. Yeah. 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 I'm assuming AI means anti-infantry. I'll price all of those out. Let's look at structural reinforcement. That's for the turrets. I'm gonna be honest, those all pale in comparison to the Locust. Like, this one is that really OP one that we saw. That's on the back of the, you know, the giant scarabs, you know, but yeah, just get a Locust. The only thing this has going for it is it can look straight up. And then we'll have the Liru special of Pocket Army. Deploy a Pocket Army to the location, and it'll just, yeah, it's Pocket Army. Pocket Army. Yeah, but this one. This one literally has full 360 coverage. My ears. Yeah. I'm gonna take a break and get that get those price points evaluated. And I'm questioning my life choices. I don't think the player base is ready. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. We'll be back a bit later for some more dev. I'm just gonna sit in the back. I think Jen's gonna, you know, be my battle buddy. We're just gonna focus on looting. Ian, I don't need you as a loot goblin. I'm gonna stick you right on the front line, buddy. And, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.